My name is Kaisar Abbas. I live in the village of Inayatpur in the Punjab province of Pakistan. I am 12 years old. Like most of the other boys in my village, I go to school. I am in the oldest group at my school. The village school goes to grade 8. I study math, science, Islamiyat, the study of our Islamic religion, and Urdu, our national language. Only a few of the girls in the village go to school. Most people here do not believe it is important for girls to get an education. Inayatpur lies in the canal system fed by the Ravi River. It's quiet here. It's a nice place to live. I'd like to tell you about it and some problems that have me worried about my future. Cotton is Inayatpur's most important crop. Pakistan sells a lot of it to foreign countries. Cotton has always grown here. My teacher tells us that it was exported from here as long as 4,000 years ago to places like Greece. Just as they did thousands of years ago, patient bullocks haul the loads of cotton to the mills. My province, Punjab, is the breadbasket of Pakistan. It has lots of land and water and many crops. My teacher has taught us about its history too. The capital of the Punjab, Lahore, was one of the greatest centers of the Mughal Empire. The Mughals ruled over an area that today includes much of India and Pakistan from the 1500s to the 1800s. We are proud of that heritage. The richness of the Punjab depends on water. Punjab means the land of 5 rivers. 5 large rivers flow down from the Himalayas across the flat plains of the Punjab. They all flow into the Indus. But our land only began to reach its present richness when the canals were built. That spread the waters of the river system over the dry land. Today, our canal system is the largest in the world. There are over 61,000 kilometers of canals leading to over 1.5 million kilometers of farm water courses. They irrigate over 11 million hectares of land, including my family's farm. When I finish school, I hope to work on that land on the edge of our village, though I may not be able to. School gets out early in Pakistan. The boys are needed to help with the farm chores. I live with my uncle, my 4 older brothers and their families. I also have 4 sisters. 3 of them are married and live with their husbands' families. My father died 2 years ago, so my uncle, Abdul, is head of the family. He tells us what chores we have to do. Taking our water buffaloes to the canal for their daily bath is one of my favorite chores. They really enjoy it and are excited to get there. I don't have a lot of the things you have, but we have plenty to eat, the climate is warm, and my family is close and loving. But some things are happening that might change that. One of my older brothers moved to Lahore. Now he lives in a room in the old city bazaar. It is very crowded. He didn't really want to go, but there are too many people in my family for the land to support. He had to move. Someday I may have to go to the city as well. Some people say the problem is that my country's population is growing too fast. In fact, Pakistan has one of the fastest growing populations in the world. There are about 119 million people in Pakistan now. By the time I grow up and have a family of my own, they say the population may be 300 million. That will mean there will be 3 mouths to feed for every one there is now. In Inayatpur, that will mean families living on very little land. My family now owns only about 1 hectare of land. According to our custom, my brothers and I will divide the land equally among us. Each will have 1/5 of a hectare. Not enough land on which to grow food for a family. If I have children, my sons will also inherit my land equally. When they grow up, they will have farms the size of one of your backyards. So I may have to move to the city. I know my brother is finding the city hard, and I'm afraid that I will too. We know how to farm, but our skills won't be too useful in the city. Besides, there are thousands of others like us looking for work. What makes it even harder is that even if I can stay in Inayatpur, there are other environmental problems that will affect my life. The good water that flows through the irrigation system has brought life to our fields for many years, but that water is turning bad. The water that flows into the fields of Inayatpur comes from the Ravi River. The Ravi flows past Lahore. My brother has told me about the pollution there from the industries on the edge of the city. There is one stream called the Deg Nala. It flows into the Ravi. It used to produce 1 million kilograms of fish a year. Today it is a cesspool of industrial pollution. There are very few fish in the river, and I sure wouldn't want to eat one. Chemical plants, tanneries, steel and paper mills all dump their waste untreated into the Deg Nala. People who live near the Deg Nala are sick today. The water they are forced to use for drinking and for irrigation is too polluted. They don't have other sources. As it leaves Lahore, the Deg Nala dumps its load of toxic waste into the Ravi. There it joins the human waste from the city. There is no sewage treatment plant. Disease from filthy water like this causes lots of deaths in Pakistan, especially among babies. Now this polluted water is flowing into the canal system along with runoff from our farms. The runoff is full of bacteria from animal waste and chemical pollution from fertilizers and pesticides. Right near us, some water buffaloes died. We all think it was pollution from the fertilizer factory that did it. Now pollution is building up in the soil and groundwater here. The groundwater that my sister pumps from the well in our family compound is unsafe. One of my baby cousins is very sick now. He might even die because he has a bacterial infection from the water. Less than half the rural areas of Pakistan have safe water today. I am worried about the future, but something is being done. In the fall of 1991, my government announced its National Conservation Strategy. The strategy looks at the various environmental problems facing Pakistan and sets out a program for dealing with them. In developing countries like mine, we want some of the things you have: healthy water and food, a nice home with family and friends, education and opportunity. You are concerned about pollution and the destruction of the global environment. Maybe when we grow up, we'll find answers that will help us both. Because when you think of it, we all really want the same things.